want you to look at that beautiful wisteria. But what's interesting here is the support structure. It's a little bit different than any you've probably ever seen. So what's going on? And where the heck am I today? So I am at Sarah's house. That's Sarah's house. And I'm here. And so I'm down here at this Winchester Mystery House. I take care of lots of palm trees. There's one right there. And then if you look through, there's a bunch of trunks of the 13 under there. But anyway, what we've got going on here is that there's this old, beautiful wisteria. And had this old arbor, except the old arbor didn't last forever and started to rot out. And so what do? Do you cut back the whole entire wisteria? You do not. To build your new arbor, you get innovative, as Josh and Justin over here did, and created this wonderful solution for this unique problem of trying to build a whole new arbor under an existing vine. How do we do? And now one more time, Josh and Justin. Yeah, and so so let's see. Well, where do we begin here? Tell me what happened.
I think we really begin with the wisteria. That is the main focus of this whole project. The arbor itself, what did we say, it was the 1940s, 1950s?
Yeah, it was 1940s or 50s built.
The original arbor, and it was, the wisteria had dominated it.
Right.
The arbor was losing that battle.
Wisteria is probably the most aggressive vine I can think of. It just literally loves to swallow stuff.
It does.
But you can see the trunk down here. It's probably like about an 18-inch, 16 to 18-inch caliber trunk. I mean, that's an old plant there. It could be even older than the arbor that was here before. This could have been the second time this has been done.
Quite possible.
Yeah. All right.
The goal was keeping the wisteria alive. That was the tough part.
Yeah, and so who came up with this really cool
That was
trestle
Sylvester.
program here?
Yeah, Sylvester gets credit for that.
Okay.
This whole these X's to jack up the existing top of the arbor and use it as a platform was pretty much his ingenious idea. It took a little bit of fixturing. We actually wound up using 4x4s and a bunch of 4x6s to span, and then had to use hydraulic jacks and actually had to jack
the whole thing up
and then build the X's underneath
Just
each
like-
portion and move it along.
Just like a car in a shop.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So then you end up with this platform system down here. It's multi-tiered, some 4x4s, cross-braced, and that's pretty unique there. So it looks like you're going to have a pathway running down the middle.
Correct.
That's pretty much how it was before, right?
Yeah, that's how it was before. We had to fixture it like this so that we weren't in our own way for putting up the forms for the new uprights.
And you're going to have like a little metal post holder?
Yes, we have
that's
a
bolted
Simpson,
down.
a Simpson tie
Yep.
4x4 bracket. I think Justin's getting one right now.
Yeah, that's a
Cart.
really good idea because obviously
It'll keep them from rotting.
Yeah,
a lot of these posts that we pulled out of here, we thought were sitting directly on dirt, and it's because they were so rotten it had turned to dirt. And then as we got to digging, we found out there was actually concrete and
there
some
was.
more wood,
So they
about
kinda-
6 inches lower.
They kind of did it kind of right before. But yeah, this is what you want to do anytime that you are going to be building something like this. You put this guy over the bolt, you bolt it down, and then you put this thing here, which raises
Just the aesthetic that
beam.
hides the bolt. We're gonna
Yeah.
trim down the bolt so it'll fit in there.
Right.
And then the beam will sit right on top of that.
Yeah, and then they have some leveling compound here to get it perfectly level. And so, yeah, this will keep the post up off the ground where it'll stay away from the moisture and the termites and everything else. And so,
you were talking about the wisteria being aggressive.
Yeah.
You actually turn and look here. After we did this jacking, we had to tie it off to the house because every day we would come in here, the wisteria was actually growing and pushing it over like this.
oh,
So we had to fixture it from both sides to keep it floating level.
wow.
And
So you
that's
got
just
come
strictly
alongs,
because of the growth of the plant.
and you've got come alongs over here to tighten that up as need be.
Yeah.
And then I think you've got another one over here, right? You had to pull the wisteria back little by little.
This actually, I'll take credit for this one.
All right.
Gold
This,
star, Josh.
yeah. This was actually wrapped around the corner post here, which was one of our larger hurdles to get around. because we were going to have to cut this if not, and it actually feeds a
Oh,
great
yeah.
portion of the arbor if we were going to do that. So
And once you cut it, it's so intertwined with living material that it would be almost impossible to get out the dead from the live.
it would just die and have
Yeah.
to stay up there.
So it's just crucial that you keep this piece. And,
We actually kind of just inched it along day by day, a couple clicks, and
Look at that.
slowly leveraged it to where we needed it to be, and got it out from around the post.
it's amazing what you can do with the come along and some ingenuitive thinking
And patience.
and patience.
That's the biggest one.
Right.
You can't just come and ratchet on it like it
So,
doesn't matter.
is there anything you want to say for the people 75 years from now who are going to have to tear your arbor down? You probably won't be around.
Yeah,
but
take note.
take note.
This is how you do it.
This is how you do it. This will be a time capsule on YouTube. And when you come down here, invariably this arbor will probably be finished up, and you'll have these craftsmen here to thank. There's how many guys work here full time?
About 7 of us in the maintenance.
Okay, about 7 people full time, and they have all kinds of people like me that come down and help in addition to that. And so this place is how many square feet?
This place is almost 4.5 acres.
And how many square feet is the building?
No one knows for sure.
No one
Yeah,
knows for
that's
sure.
a big
Rough
discrepancy.
estimate, 24,000.
24,000, right?
Square feet, and
So-
I don't buy it at all.
Right.
I
So
think it's- I
if you
think
have a
it's a third
24,000
party
square foot house, prepare to have 7 full-time employees. That's just the way it is. All right. Anything you guys want to say to future generations about building arbors around our Wisteria? Has it got way too big?
Yeah, have patience. There's about like 6 times we're like, let's just cut it down.
Don't let the frustration get to you, basically.
exactly.
All right.
Everything's better with a little time and thought.
All right. We'll end it there.